coming on the walk? Well, if you're walking, or get your mats. If you're stretching out, get your weights. I thought YouTube would wait. Jump on your bike, start your treadmill. Cause if I start walking down. Oh yeah. Okay. Okay. Before we start, if y'all can't find me on YouTube no more, I'm over on Facebook and when they have my own website, so you know what I'm saying? Won't have to worry about these, what do you call them, social medias. Like that. Anyway, thanks for coming on the walk. This is what Tamika said about the readings. Alright. Oh, I just got shocked. Oh, man. Energy is high. I already sprayed myself down. How many dryer sheets can you stuff yourself with? Okay, energy's high. Anyway, this is what our numerologist, let me stand on my hunches. Our numerologist, Tamika Anthony, said. Tamika Anthony is also a host of a podcast called Uniquely Wired M. Real women speaking real topics. I get no money for saying this, just love, because I love the ladies, I love Tamika. And she also has a product called Hormonal that I brought for my daughter. And that's why I'm talking to y'all about it. It is not a commercial. We are not exchanging money. It helped my daughter, and if you have PCOS, I would just suggest you use it. It's all natural. No hands is being exchanged for nothing. And her product, Hormonal, for PCOS, is awesome. I know they ain't used to African Americans really pushing each other up unless it's some kind of something. We usually into like stepping on each other and they like that. But you see, I'm doing all this and I didn't even start my thing. Don't worry, I'll try to catch up. So, okay. So, she looked at the numbers and here's the message. She says, wow. Okay. A lot, she says, wow. Lots of 8 energy. I'm also a life path 8. A life path 8. Definitely luck on your side right now. Also, a lot of 11 energy. And in parentheses, she's put the 3 plus 8 and 22 equal double 11. See, I told you, I know that my sister is a 2211 and all that power. She did nothing with it. Anyway, so you have the power of manifestation on your side as well. Be mindful of your thoughts and intentions because manifestation can go both ways. And boy, do I know. You don't want to manifest what you don't want. So focus your thoughts on what you desire. Right? So of course I'm only reading it to you once. Y'all want to hear it again? Okay. Tamika said, wow, a lot of 8 energy. I'm also a life path H. Definitely luck on your side right now. Also, a lot of 11 energy. The 3 plus 8 and 22 equal double 11. Double 1, 1. So, and that's in parentheses. So you have the powers of manifestation on your side as well. Be mindful of your thoughts and intention because manifestation can go both ways. You don't want to manifest what you don't want. So focus your thoughts on what you desire. So, she said this last night. So I'm going to tell y'all right now. It wasn't till I was fitting ready to come down here that I realized, because I kept telling myself, you gotta stay focused. You gotta go with what you desire, your intent. You gotta be there. You gotta be there. And you know what? I would love to be a philanthropist. Yes, 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 yes. I love helping people, and in this life I had a chance to help real people with real money, and that was the best experience out of having that money. The people who you help. So when I think on that, I feel it intensely. So I put my list together. Now, I'm not advertising for Mega Million because they ain't giving me no commercial money. I don't know how that works with YouTube. Powerball, it's not the commercial. It's the amount. So I'll say close to 1 billion. It's 977 million. So don't that mean 977 people can be millionaires? And then Powerball is 750 million. Can't 750 people be millionaires? Can't they? If they all do the same number. So here we go. So, from Tamika's reading, I got it. So I had to go through all the things that having $1 billion would make me happy doing. And at 66, I'm close to the exit. Almost the door holder to the exit. And no amount of money is going to change that. But what it does do is make that exit stay. You know why I'm saying about exit? It makes it good because in the intro, I can help people. So this is what came to me. Rape kits. DNA. I wouldn't just like give to organizations that do rape kits. I would buy into a DNA company to lower their prices for law enforcement to test DNA. You know when the police look at their budget and they say, oh, we got so-and-so, but we only have this amount of money? The company that I invested in, they can... Rocky Road, y'all rocky road. You know? And that makes me feel so happy when I think about it. Because all these, oh, I'm using the R-A-P-T-E word. Oh, sorry, Facebook. ARD. ARD or S-AID. Kits. Yeah. Now I would just give out DNA or donate to this one. I would just send my lawyers and accountants into that DNA company and say, how can we cut the prices for law enforcement from all across the nation? And that makes me feel so good. No more R and S-A kits sitting in the precincts on the labs shelves in the precinct or in the refrigerator and the whatever. Right? Oh. Oh. And then when you trap these deviants, I know it's cause of the cults. You take your child, you sit them in them pews, you watch them showmen, them pimps in the pulpit, pedophiles in robes, and Peter's baby sucker. You sit your kids there, your son's there, and they're taught, oh, you do whatever you want to do. Woman ain't nothing. Woman ain't this. Woman ain't that. That's not true. That woman is the same as your mother. How the hell can you separate? Well, some people do want to on their mothers. So anyway, moving on. So that feels good. And I read about philanthropy. And it's like something that only these European Africans can do. I've read about some philanthropists, African American. That one old lady who washed clothes by hand for people for years and saved $1 million and gave it to the HBCUs. I remember her. I don't know if the HBCUs do. Anywho. So yeah. And then the second thing that got my passion up, I gotta look at the time. Uh-oh. Wait. Oh, wait a minute. Not break. You know why? Because my watch is 10 minutes fast. 5 minutes fast. Hold on. Okay. I set my clock to be 5 minutes fast. Yeah, she washed all that laundry and gave them $1 million. I think they wasn't going to do nothing but ignore her, and then they finally did give her something. But I tell you, that felt good. Everyone said, oh, she gave that money. She's an old woman. What is she going to do with it? But to see how happy they was and the scholarships and helping the school and everything, I knew how that old lady felt. And now I'm an old lady. And I shake the numbers. Tamika's readings of the number has been telling me to focus on that close to $1 billion and that $750 billion. YouTube. I don't know what's going on. Like I said, the T-Mobile bill. But, I do know what's going on. That's another thing I do. I would get me some website builders. And I would have my own website. And I would go up on my website. And I won't have to be worried about promoting my sisters and stuff. Because You can cuss each other out, but you can't talk about the lottery. You can drag each other all over the place. You can put games on where people play and win money. But if I talk about the lottery, Powerball Mega Million, it's a problem. Anyway, I'm a philanthropist. I have my own website, my own marketing people. I have a good, what I'm definitely going to get is a really good social media lawyer. I would really like to find out if African Americans is really treated like shit on these social media platforms, and take that money I have and do everything I can to correct it, because it's bullshit. So, yeah, philanthropy. Yeah, I loved it. You know the best part about me going to Vegas was? They said gambling. I didn't gamble. I didn't leave the house. Tipping the Instacart people, tipping the Uber Eats people, the people who cleaned the house I was in. The house host was the bomb. When I picked up that telephone, he was there. The cameras was there. The place was nice. I was happy to leave them a tip. A very nice tip. I love tipping the chauffeurs. I love tipping it. It was, and that best part about it was the tipping. I always wanted to give service workers huge tips to see their faces light up. Always wanted that. Though I didn't stick around to see faces lit up, I did it anyway. So, since I have to stay focused with this energy, I'm going with philanthropy. That makes me so happy. I'll tell y'all some more ideas. And all next week we're going to be talking about it. Because, yeah, it's in the billions. But when it's not, it's still in the millions. So we still in the game. I told y'all to the end of March. If I stop walking, y'all. Yeah, y'all. Ooh. What a week, what a week, what a week. Come on with me. To make us readings up. She said, with both eights. I said, come on with me. I found her on a YouTube program. Yes. Because if I stop walking now, they cut me up until I'm just a news. Happy, happy, happy. Love you, Jamaica. Thank you. And save your toes and feet. Yeah, I said, come on. Oh, you know what I would philanthropy? Daycares. Daycares. I would philanthropy daycares. Make sure your cameras is up to snuff. You need some camera money. You need some door alarm lock money. And of course, money for the kids. Yes. I get excited when I think about that. That's what Tamika's talking about. Yeah. Make it affordable. affordable. It was horrible when I was raising my daughter. You had to depend on people who live in houses and who sometimes wasn't there when you were supposed to show up at work. But see, work didn't care because at work they expected black people not to show up. So it didn't matter if it had anything to do with your child or not. It didn't matter. It didn't mean a thing. So, I keep seeing this white line going across my phone. Anywho, could be me. So, philanthropy. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. And yeah, I would help some of my YouTube creators. Yeah, I would. I would. And they say, oh, you need help. I don't need no help. Nothing I do would make this old not look old. Though Auntie, who is younger than me, she looks fantastic. She started hitting those views and that subscriber, and she looks marvelous. Not so much me. That's not my thing. I like the fact that my body looks nice. I like the fact that I'm on my haunches, walking straight, and I'm not bending over. I like how I can move about. Other than the little stiffness that comes with the territory, I can move about. You see? I look at these legs, and all this fat that was up here is going down, and then we walking it out. I love that. But philanthropy. I don't need 5, 6 cars. Diamonds, no. No. Seeing people happy. I remember when I had my good turn. First thing I did was call an old-time friend of mine. We were roommates for like 3 years. And I called her, I said, how you doing? What do you need? So she was like, I know she'd be like that. Well, oh, need. I'm a grown woman. I don't know. So she said, no, I'm fine. I'm okay. I said, all right. Just let me know if you do need something that I can help you with. And this is all through message. And then she messages me. And she said, my computer just broke. She said she was looking for a computer, but she really couldn't afford it. So I said, how much? And she told me. Because she works with kids. You know? And I said, how much? She told me. So I sent her enough for the computer, a little extra. And she texted me back. Or messaged me back. Thank me so much. You know, for she was into a cult, so it wasn't me. It was God, you know. Cult people don't give me credit for doing shit. It's always God. Oh, Jesus. Never you. So, that felt so good. That felt so good. And I made a few more calls. And it felt so good. But it wasn't big. It wasn't a lot. It wasn't forever because we had to do stuff in the house. We did a lot of stuff in the house. But even now when I look back on that time, the best part of it was helping people with it. Making them smile, taking relief. Oh, I sent out flowers. Oh yeah, I did. I loved getting those calls. Oh, the flowers are so beautiful. Oh, you sent me flowers. I love that. I love that. Oh, oh, so wonderful. Yes, yes. And even when I did it for myself. You know, I got a new Mac. I got all my microphones and stuff. Started my podcast. I philanthropied on myself. And it felt wonderful. So, I got to. So last night, after reading, this is getting into the want. I hope y'all seen that part. The want part. Last night, after I read Tamika's message for like the 5th time, I was sitting there and I was like, okay, manifestation. I keep Wallace, The Science of Getting Rich, very close to me. I write a lot of stuff in it on top of the pages that I have. The book itself is about 10 years old or more. And after reading Tamika's message on the shape numbers, I said, oh, how am I going to do that? So I said, okay. Wallace D. Waddles, Science of Getting Rich, about manifestation, the oneness. I know that part. But The Secret by Rhoda Burns, which is a more updated version of The Science of Getting Rich. And I took it from my local library through the Hoopla program they have. And I fell asleep listening to it. And you know what it told me not to forget? And I'm sharing with y'all? Gratefulness. Yeah, I want to be a philanthropist. But you see, I'm grateful for what I got. And I exercise what I got. I exercise what I got. All the way down ahead, all the way through. I exercise it. I get supplements. I'm grateful. The energy that's around me, I am grateful for. It keeps me energized. But y'all don't know nothing like that because y'all in cults. And then y'all say, oh, I'm so tired I done gave out. Because the energy that's supposed to surround you, it kind of pushed it away. You know that energy that strengthens you from your ancestors? You pushed it away. You wanted the blonde-haired, blue-eyed man. So, yes. So, I'm manifesting. And I know y'all just think it's this one time, but I'm giving it to the end of the month. I got 2 shakes next week. And now I know how to really make myself happy. I mean, I always know how to make myself happy. But now as far as manifestation goes, I want to be a philanthropist. Do you know what I would do with the chess song? I would get a group of singers and dancers. We work out a routine. I would send them through the public school system. In their wake, we would have, they would teach the kids the basics of chess, and the kids would go home with the chessboards. Oh, oh, so lovely. Yeah, that's what I would do if I was a philanthropist. Yes. And I would definitely send them African scholars. They can only come from African countries. And I would send them into the belly of those European countries and flesh out the truth of how we wound up in all these penal colonies. Not as cotton pickers and growers, but as descendants of prisoners of war, rulers of Europe. And that I would spend whatever it takes to flush that out and get rid of this bullshit. These people don't change. There was a time in history when having darker skin was the way to go. Why? Because the dark rulers was in charge. But then they started mixing with the Europeans. And they made a mixed race. And it was the mixed race that overthrew them and imprisoned them on the penal colonies on land that the ruling Africans had already went, discovered, researched, and everything. They just took them and balled them up and sent them on that land. And I know the African scholars would go in looking for that, because it would help their own country when they find out that their peoples was over in Europe ruling, and them folks that's coming back to Africa now is European Africans, or like me, African European. Let me get the weight. What is America? A penal colony of Europe. So, ergo, African Europe, African American. But there's no pure race. Yeah, there was something that I saw with the supremacists. They went and did something in Idaho, one of those places. And everybody that they brought up and they said, oh, this is a unicorn. Because they part of the unicorn, the Aryan unicorn group. And I could look at them and see the African in them. I was like, so I wish that's what I would do as a philanthropist. That's what my company do. I would have as many of these Aryan supremacist shits DNA tested. So you can point out the African blood, the Native American blood. Squeeze your gut. Tuck in your elbow. Neither up nor down. Because when you say you hate African, it's because it's the African inside of you. Because if not, you wouldn't care. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good luck. Lately, in my vision, when I look, I see my coach like John saying, don't go down lower than that. Don't go down. Yeah, you know? Okay. Squeeze your gut. Tuck in your elbow. Neither up nor down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good luck. Yeah, y'all, yeah, they's coming on the walk. Like, comment, share. Tell her uncle, tell her auntie, tell her cousin, tell her friend to subscribe. And good luck to all. I hope they do help all of y'all get a little extra money in your pocket. I ain't mad with nobody. Have a great weekend. Thanks for coming on the walk.